Hello everyone! In this lesson we're going to look at the steps to perform a clean installation of Windows 11 version 23H2 or Windows 11 2023 update on unsupported hardware using a bootable USB flash drive. If you have a computer that does not meet the minimum hardware requirements, it is still possible to install version 23H2, but you will need to create a special bootable media. Although there are different ways that you can perform this task, in my experience, the easiest way to proceed with the clean installation is to use the Rufus tool, since it allows you to create an installation media that easily removes all the restrictions. Before proceeding, here is a warning. If the computer doesn't meet the minimum requirements, you should not install Windows 11 because the system won't be supported and unwanted issues may happen. Okay, let's dive into steps to perform a clean installation of Windows 11 version 23H2. Okay, so if you must install Windows 11 version 23H2 on unsupported hardware, this is what you need to do. First, we need to download the Rufus tool from this website. On this page, download the latest available executable, which at the time of this video is 4.3, and save that to your computer. Then we're going to open the folder where we downloaded the tool, and then we're gonna run it. If you get this message, click yes. At this time, connect a USB flash drive to the computer and make sure that it has at least 8 GB of storage, and just make sure that it doesn't have any data that you might want to keep, because this process is going to erase that flash drive. If you have any data, make sure to back it up. Then select the flash drive from the device setting. If the device doesn't load, restart the application. Then we're going to click this button right here, the down arrow, and we're going to select the download option. Now, if you don't see this button, you need to go to settings and make sure that the check for updates settings is set to daily, and then close and restart the application, and then you should be able to see this button right here. Now we're going to click the download button. We're going to select the Windows 11 option, and then we're going to click continue. Now we're going to select the latest release of the operating system, which in this case is 23H2, but this process is going to work with pretty much any version of Windows 11, and then click continue. Now we're going to select the edition, which is the only option that we can select, and then click continue. Then select your language and click continue. On the architecture, there's only one architecture that we can choose on Windows 11, which is the x64, so we're going to leave that option, and then we're going to click the download button. Then we're going to choose a location to save the ISO file for Windows 11 version 23H2, and then click the save button. After the tool completed downloading the ISO file, the one setting that we have to make sure to change, but that will depend on your hardware, is this partition scheme. If you're going to be using an older computer that uses the legacy BIOS, you're going to need to change this to MBR, and then on the target system setting, you have to choose the BIOS option. So if you have a newer machine but it's still not compatible with Windows 11, but it uses a UEFI BIOS, you have to choose the GPT option and then use the UEFI for the target system setting. Then you can leave all the other settings at default, and only if you want you can change the label for the USB, and you can call it, for example, Windows 11 23H2, and then you have to click the start button. And here's where the tool is going to help you to bypass all the restrictions for Windows 11. So on this video, we want to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. So technically you only have to check the remove requirement for 4 GB of RAM, secure boot, and TPM 2.0. If you want to be able to create a local account instead of using a Microsoft account during the initial setup, you can click this option right here, and you won't be prompted to use a Microsoft account during the installation. But that is not a requirement to be able to install the operating system. So basically we only have to check that option and then click OK. Then confirm that all the data and the USB flash drive is going to be erased, and then we're going to proceed to create the bootable media. After the tool completes creating the installation media, connect the USB flash drive to the device that you want to install the operating system, but you have to make sure that that device can boot from the USB. And if it is not configured, you need to change the UEFI, or also known as the BIOS settings on your computer. And to do that, make sure to check your device manufacturer, because the steps to do that is different from computer to computer. Once you configure the device to boot from USB, make sure to connect the installation media on the computer and start the device to load the Windows setup. Now we're going to close the application and we're going to restart the computer to begin with the setup for Windows 11 on a unsupported hardware. And now on the Windows setup, we can continue with the clean installation on the computer that does not support Windows 11. And since we have a USB media already modified, the process should be exactly the same as going through the installation on a computer that includes all the requirements. To start, we're going to click next, and then we're going to click the install now button. You can always activate later, so we're going to click the I don't have a product key option to continue. Now we're going to accept the terms and we're going to click next. Now we're going to choose the custom option because we are doing a clean installation. It is important to know that this process is going to erase everything on the computer, so make sure that if you have anything important, you make a backup before proceeding. On this part of the setup, we're going to select all the partitions for the drive and we're going to delete them. But you only need to delete those partitions from the primary hard drive. If you have another hard drive as a secondary drive with data, you don't need to erase those partitions. Once you deleted all the partitions on the drive, you can click next and the system will proceed to create the partitions that it needs for Windows, and a clean installation of Windows 11 is going to be installed on the unsupported hardware. And now we can continue with the initial setup of Windows 11. In here, select your region and click yes. Select your keyboard layout and click yes. We're going to skip this option. Now on this part of the setup, you can skip this option, but it is recommended to set a device name. It will make it easier to find your computer on your Microsoft account and in the network. But for this video, I'm just going to click the skip for now option. In here, I'm going to select for personal use option, but this is only available for Windows 11 Pro. If you're using Windows 11 Home, this option will not be available. And then click next. Now click the sign in button. And now we're going to create an account by providing a Microsoft account. On Windows 10 version 23H2 and forward, we have the option to restore the computer from backup, from the actual Windows backup, and the system will present the backup that you might want to restore, but you can always click the more options link, and from here you can choose from the different backups that you have on your Microsoft account. But you can also start the computer as a new device. And I know I'm gonna get comments for this, but at the time of this video, Microsoft doesn't have an option to actually organize your backups, so you can go to your Microsoft account and delete the backups that you don't need. So as you can see, I have many different backups, and for computers that I don't even have anymore. So we're going to click the setup as a new PC option to continue. Now we're going to create a pen. And click OK. Review the privacy settings. All the settings are turned on by default, but you can always turn them off. Once you're ready, click the accept button. Here you can choose how you're going to be using your computer to get personalized ads and tips, but you can always skip this option. You can always add your phone to your computer, so we're going to click the skip option. We're going to continue without the Microsoft subscription. We're going to decline the storage offer. And then we're also going to skip the PC Game Pass offer. And that's it. We just completed the installation of Windows 11 version 23H2 or the Windows 11 2023 update on a unsupported hardware. You can quickly check that we're actually on version 23H2 because we have Copilot on the taskbar. And if we go to the run command and we type winbird, we can see that we're actually on version 23H2. Remember to like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.